Well, good. Wonderful. Oh, squirrel friend. Beautiful morning, audience. Look, squirrel friend was over there at the neighbor's camp. Memphis saw him. Memphis sure did. Hey, leave him alone. Anyway, squirrel friend came to visit. Jamie's over here making breakfast. That looks amazing. Hey, look. It must have made a smell all the way through town because I see Charles. Look at that. Oh man, we're gonna eat good this morning. After all that hiking we did yesterday, we need to. Oh, did you get tangled in the wire? Chasing squirrel friend, give me this. Hey, there you go. You're good. You're good. Hey, Mr. Thor. Hi, are you smelling breakfast? Oh yeah, you smell that, huh? Smells like good stuff over there, huh? Everybody's watching Jamie cook some amazingness. Sniffing the air. We're making the whole campground smell good.
Now we got a Memphis out the window. She's looking at that gas price going, what the heck? So I wonder how long it's gonna take for the gas to actually reach that price. I saw that in the rear view mirror and I'm like, $5.85, that's expensive. And then I realized it was backwards and it was probably just $2.82.
Well, we had a good breakfast. Thank you, by the way, for making us breakfast. It was delicious.
Yeah, it worked out pretty good.
And we're loaded up in the car to start our adventure today, and you won't believe this. Are you ready? You ready for it? They're out. We haven't even done anything yet today, and they're out. Memphis is in her seat, her new favorite spot. Shelby's back there sleeping. Hi, Memphis.
Oh, wow, look at that view.
Woo!
It's a little cloudy and hazy today.
Yep.
But that's funny, in front of us you can see the flat water, and then you can see the rippled water, and then you can see the flat water again.
And then the clouds.
And then there's a little strip of land, and then clouds.
So this is Keweenaw Bay, I think they call it.
Yep, this would be the bay.
This
Lake
is
Superior.
Lake Superior, Keweenaw Bay.
Wow.
We are heading up to Houghton, Hancock, where all the flooding was just a couple weeks ago.
That's right.
And we're actually gonna take the dogs down into a mine. Jamie and I have been down in it. Shelby and Shiloh had been down in it, but it was before we were vloggers. So
we're gonna take you guys with us.
Yeah, we're gonna take you guys with us and the dogs down into a mine.
Yeah.
Get some rest, girls.
We're gonna do more of this.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, this is really pretty.
It's good.
Very, very pretty. All right, let's go. We decided to walk through downtown Houghton. Check out some of these old buildings. Check out some stuff. Let the dogs stretch their legs a little bit on the trip. I've always loved walking through this old town. It's pretty neat. Oh, there's a bear! So in case you ever doubted that Michigan not only has the best hockey teams, but the best hockey fans, just so you know, we're currently standing in the birthplace of professional hockey. That's what this is. There's some more information if you want to read this. So as always, you guys, if you want to read it, pause the video and you can read it, read the signs, and learn about the birthplace of professional hockey. Let's go check out this sign. So here's the D Stadium from 1928 and the Amphidrome. Birthplace of professional hockey, established in 1902. That's so cool. So here, I'll get you a little up close to the sign if you want to read the information about more about the birthplace of hockey. And here's a better up close of this sign as well. Check this out, they're playing hockey out on the ice, out on the water. Look at all their clothes. That's so cool. That's crazy. How cool.
The greatest hockey games that were ever seen in America.
Probably. Yeah, that's pretty cool. That's pretty neat. All right, it started raining right after we got done walking through town. And now we're heading over the lift bridge. This bridge is so cool.
Wow.
It's so neat.
So lifts straight up in the air for big boats to go through the canal.
This whole piece of this bridge lifts up.
I think I want this other lane.
I've always liked this place. Yeah, you do. You want that lane. And now that we're across the bridge, we're in Hancock. That side's Houghton, this side's Hancock. So I don't know if you can hear it, but it's thundering.
Yeah.
So
you can't even see the top of that tower. It's
yeah.
very tall.
So it's thundering. We're on top of a hill. We've actually, look at that red tree. We've just made it to Delaware Mine. This is the perfect day for indoor activities.
It is a good day to go inside the ground.
We're gonna get the dogs and we're gonna take them into mine.
Hello. Oh. Siberian?
Yeah.
I used to breed AKC Siberian. Yeah. One of my dogs was in the
Made it to Delaware Mine. We're inside. Holy cow, look at that. Is that a piece of copper? Alright, let's go look at the copper.
I sold my breeding business.
Look at that. That's a pretty much solid chunk of copper. 2,140 pounds. Here, I'll let you guys read that. That's crazy.
That's copper, look at it.
Oh yeah, everybody wanted what? Thanks, Shelby. You gonna go down in the mine with us, huh? Yeah.
She's from
You bet. Yep. Sorry about this. I want one of these for my basement.
I told her I had to breed
It is so cool. Alright, let's go over here. Come on, let's go over to this side.
two single. All right, so we just watched our little video, and now we're going to the mine.
You guys have fun.
You ready, Memphis? You're ready for everything, aren't you? Like, I'm ready. We're going in the mine. Here we go. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Here we go. You got my camera, right? Okay. All right. So the last time Jamie and I were here, we weren't vloggers. We have photos of this, but no video. So we got to go down all these steps before we can get down into the mine. It's very slippery, and it's raining outside, so it's a little wet. So we're trying to go slow. Memphis doesn't understand slow. So Shelby freaked out a little bit. Jamie had to carry her. I'll show you the steps back here. You can kind of see through them here. Shelby did not like that. Jamie had to carry her at the bottom of the steps. She started to panic. I think she's all right now.
Yeah, don't let them stop by this moss.
All the white stuff.
I wonder what that was.
Yeah.
Yeah, big old mouthful that might not make them feel too well.
Right. Oh my gosh, dogs, you're in a mine.
What were all those smells?
Check this out.
So cool.
They're like, oh, you brought us to winter.
Yeah. I like it better down here.
Yeah.
This is more of a temperature.
Cool this is. This is pretty cool. Dun, 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 dun. Is this the first stope? This is the largest area. This large area is called a stope. Here is where a vein of copper was mined. And the Delaware mine gave us around 8 million pounds of copper. So this is one of the stopes where they took out great big huge pieces of copper. Crazy. This is one of the trams that used to carry ore to the surface. You can see the little wheels on it. So they used to, I know, Memphis, you can't like make a bunch of noise down here. It's so cool. What do you think, Memphis? What do you think, huh?
Every 300 feet.
Yeah. Isn't it? There's a big hole. It's all full of water. That's so crazy. Yeah, you can see that one. What's this one?
This is where they came in at.
Oh, so this is the original entrance.
Can't say it's the original entrance, but this is where it was named for this guy because he found it on the outside of the hill.
You can see the green. You can see little bits of copper.
Yep.
That's so crazy.
And copper volcanic green.
Yep. Crazy. So this shaft was bumper?
That one back there, yeah, I think that. Come here, show me. It is foggy. Hi.
Don't go near the white.
All right, come on.
So this is called a rise. You can see how high up they had to mine up.
To find the next layer of stone so that they could keep going straight.
How crazy.
Red rock.
Memphis is like, let's keep going straight.
People in front of us.
Oh, does she? Oh, yeah. She's like, it's like winter in here. This is the greatest thing ever. Where's my sled? Yeah, so I don't know if you guys can tell the difference. But this is, oh, there's a big hole. There's a shaft down right there. One of the shafts. That's pretty cool. Yeah, so this area is actually simulated for what it used to look like when they had to use like gas lights and candle lights. Hi.
Hi.
It is definitely darker. The camera picks up a lot less back here. So this sign says, "Thank you for touring the mine that gave the world copper in its purest state. When back upstairs, feel free to ask any questions." If you look that way, look, you can see outside. And then if you stop for 2 seconds, ready? Listen. Besides the dogs. You hear nothing.
Water dripping.
Yeah. Look at these. I don't know if it'll focus on this. Hold on.
Going down.
Look at the size of that log.
Here, let me see if I can get my flashlight up.
I don't know if it'll brighten it up enough.
Maybe. That's definitely a hole. Yeah, you can see that.
So crazy. Look at the dog's breath. Yeah, that's nuts.
More.
That's so crazy. And it keeps going back that way. How cool. What do you think, girls? You got to go in a mine. What do you think, huh? Is this amazing?
This is nice and cool down
What do you
here.
think, Thor? Do you think this is amazing? Oh, yeah. This is pretty cool. It's nice and cold down here. Now we get to go all the way back that way. So we made it all the way to the end, and now we're walking back. So I don't know if I said this, but this is the Delaware mine. So if you're ever up in the Keweenaw, this mine is dog friendly. You can bring your dogs down here. Getting them down the steps is a little bit difficult, but it's totally worth it. Totally worth it. There's that shaft. So we were just reading, this has like air compressed lines for the tools that go all the way down there, but it's filled with water.
It says it goes to the bottom.
Goes all the way to the bottom. So crazy. All right, whew. We're back in the area where it's lit up. Not like in the place where there was less light. There's another small stope. You can kind of see up in there. It says they stoped it that way so that the rock could fall down into the trams.
Oh, yeah?
That's what they said, yeah. So that it was easier to move the rock. These dogs are just having a good old time. They sure are.
Yeah. It makes sense. Why would you,
Yeah.
why would you carry it when you can just break it and have it fall right down in these tracks?
Yep.
Probably lay some boards across and they'll roll right across onto the end of the cart.
How cool. Pretty neat. All right, Jamie's got to carry Shelby up at least the beginning part of the steps because she's not having it.
Yeah, not that she can't physically do it.
She's
She
just
not.
freaking out a little
She
bit.
does not like them steps.
Memphis is like, how come you're not carrying me? Shelby, this is how you do steps.
You ready, honey?
All right, bye. See you at the top. Best daddy ever.
It's getting heavy.
Go bye, Shelby.
Bye. Are we ready? Let's go.
Memphis is like, this is how you do it, Shelby. Do it like this. See how there's holes through the steps? Shelby doesn't like that. Once you get up here, there's not holes, and she'd probably be just fine. We got to get away from the holes in the steps. So we made it out of the mine. It is still raining, but we picked up a couple things we wanted to show you guys. It was really cool. The dogs both did amazing. I have dog hair in my mouth. But we wanted to show you what we picked up as souvenirs. So I got, hold on. So we got a copper coin that says Mackinac Bridge on it, and then on this side it's got Michigan. I was gonna get the one that said UP, but I really liked this one. And then, what was this? Float copper?
Was it float copper? Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that was what it was called. Was it float or slag? I think, yeah,
That's
it was float.
copper.
Float.
So this is a piece of float copper. That's pretty cool.
And apparently the copper is just mixed right in with the quartz and the other rock.
Yeah, that's pretty neat. So we got that as our souvenirs. And there's a trail over there we could have done and like gone up through all the stuff back there, but it's raining, so we didn't.
Yeah.
But we don't know what we're doing now because it's raining. Okay, so today's video, we did a ton of stuff and it was super long, so we're gonna break this one into 2 parts. So be sure to come back tomorrow and see what else we did. Wasn't that mine amazing? Delaware Mine. If you're ever in the Keweenaw, definitely take your pets there. All right, see you guys tomorrow.